When people ask how I got the skills to become a technical writer, they expect me to say I was an English major who studied computer science or something similar. And while I did take technical writing and editing classes, I learned a lot of what makes me a good technical writer in places most don't expect. Classes for my BA in studio art. Yep. Painting, figure drawing, ceramics, the whole deal. I did it. And while I don't do much painting or ceramics nowadays, I use the skills I learned in my art class every single day as a technical writer. So today I'm making the case for why tech writers should take an art class. Yes, even you with the engineering degree and the Jira allergy. In fact, especially you. Let's talk about it. How to give and take criticism. In art school, critiques are part of the deal. You put your work on the table and your teacher and classmates will tell you what works, what doesn't, and how it could be improved. Was it personal? Yes, because it was my art, my creation. Did it make me better? Also yes. That experience trained me to handle feedback like a pro, separate myself from my work, help my colleagues improve by giving them constructive, useful criticism, and understand that feedback is about improving, not feelings. In technical writing, your docs will get reviewed by other people with opinions that might not match yours. You need to know when to listen and when to defend your position as the right way. And most of all, don't take it personally. Seeing structure, not just words. Art classes train your eye for things like spacing, alignment, balance, negative space, and more. All of that helps you with page layout, cleaner information hierarchy, and creating intuitive headings, lists, and tables. Visual communication is part of technical communication. The better you see it, the better you write it. Think like an artist. In ceramics class, I once made clay draped like cloth. Another time, I made it so thin it rang like metal. Why? Because the assignment said push the material. So I experimented and tried things that should not have worked. In fact, my teacher was surprised that they worked. That experimental mindset taught me to try unexpected formats, experiment with tools, and solve problems creatively, whether in art or communication. Creativity isn't fluff. It's your toolkit for solving weird problems with weird inputs. And a willingness to try new things and experiment is helpful when every week you get a new tool or feature to experiment with and document. Art is process. So is writing. In an art class, you don't jump straight to the masterpiece. You start with thumbnails, sketches, rough drafts. You revise. You explain your intent. Sound familiar? It's a process. Writing is a process too. Planning, revising, defending choices, documenting change. Also, art classes make you explain your work fast. They introduced me to the concept of the elevator pitch, where you've ended up in the elevator with a gallery director, and you have until the elevator arrives to explain your work and sell them on it. About 30 seconds, give or take. We practiced it a lot, so at any moment, I can give a 30-second pitch on what I'm doing, why it matters, and who's it for. That's helpful in stakeholder meetings, job interviews, conference talks, coffee with a confused product manager. Knowing your process and being able to talk about it at the drop of a hat is a superpower. You don't need to be good at drawing or painting or any of that. You just need to be willing to learn, willing to create, and be bad at something before you get good. Take a class, get messy, get critiqued, stretch your brain, and come back to your tech writing sharper, more confident, and more creative than before. This has been Technical Writing Uncensored. I'm Diana Payton. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you got value from this video and would like to see more content like it. Till next time, peace out.